Was good. We are doing more C++ programming today. Coincidentally, it's also my pull day. So I get to add some more, well, it's not clickbait, but some more detail into the title. I can call this one plus pull-up challenges. Oh. And I'm just going to give into the copyright. I'm just going to play whatever music I want. Like, even if the drum and bass is copyrighted, I'm still going to play it. Anyway, Powerham the man, what's good, man? Yo, 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 yo. How you doing this fine evening? Yo, yo. I don't believe it. The Discord bot actually worked perfectly this time. That is insane. It worked like perfectly. I mean, that's gonna be a record. That's gonna be a record. Right. TR is a kilometer. What does TR mean? I don't know what that means, brother. TR. Can you tell guys to don't tell me to become a femboy in Discord? I don't understand your sentence, honestly. Try word it, please, in better English. Can you tell guys to not tell me to become femboy? Who's telling you to become femboy? Who is telling you? Who is telling you to become a femboy in Discord? Femboy in Discord. The original when your mod was telling me 2 days ago. That's crazy. Where? Man, I don't see any femboy chat in the chat. What can I say? Any femboy requests? Might as well, innit? Three days. Yeah, I'm so gonna get a copyright strike. Who cares? We go, we vibe. Right. You know what I really want to do in C++? I want to write some sort of game modifications. Although this music might be too hyper for the stream. We'll see, we'll see. Hello, Code Cabe? Bro, who's Code Gabe? Bro, who's Code Cabe? That's some crazy stuff right there. How are you doing, Vapori? Vapori. Your steak is too juicy and your lobster is too buttery. Also, where's my website? Where's my website? I was promised a website by Vapori. I have still not received it. What's going on? Let you whip out Figma, okay. What kind of projects? I still want to make projects. I don't want to live off code forces my entire life, you know? I don't want to be on this website forever. I want to actually do some fun stuff. Actual projects. But the projects are either crazy difficult or they're too easy. I can't find an in between. What am I doing today? I'm trying to find a project, man. If you got any project ideas, please give them. Let me see if this works. I'm trying to experiment with a new YouTube feature called Q&A, but I'm not sure how it works, so I'm just gonna test that now. Is that gonna work? Oh no, that don't work. Alright, I tried this Q&A thing, it's not working. It just did something completely different. What's your idea, Padham? Don't make it crazy difficult. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Did you forget I'm still a beginner? Although that CPU idea, that sounds pretty simple. Making the compiler sounds pretty simple. Compared to that UI idea, I might do the compiler just as a quick like warm up for the next subject. You cloned your own Amazon website? I cloned Spotify once. My own like database. MySQL and that. What's it over? Simple. Project ID. The amount of times I've searched these questions is crazy. The amount of time I've searched this up on Google. It's like phenomenal. Alright. 50 ideas, yeah? Hopefully one is good. Hopefully one is good. None of them will be good, yeah. I'm pretty sure none of them will be good. They're either too easy or too boring or too hard. No in between. Did bro really just put calculator twice? Bro, what is this website? Login and registration, that's like some crazy stuff. Database management. They're all management systems, I mean, that's crazy. Search engine. OpenGL. Yeah, but do what in OpenGL? Text editor does sound fun. I can make a text editor in OpenGL, can't I?
Look at you. Who thinks C&D looks off his face? I have one question for you all. Do you like jungle?
Make a little game engine.
Do you like
No.
jungle? Drum and bass.
What would be fun is making a text editor.
Drum and bass.
This music is so crazy.
Jungle, drum and bass.
I've got to lower it down.
Wow. Do you like jungle?
It's quite fun, yeah, but I can't do that in one stream. I want to be able to do something in one stream. Text editor. We'd want to just display a window. Have some text in it. Write to a file. Like be able to save it. And then open it again. next time. It can't be that hard. It can't be that hard. Welcome, welcome.
Wow. Are you guys still here?
I mean, I say that sentence before every single project. I say that before every single Code Forces task. And I always
Looks off his face.
end up feeling the opposite later on. Alright. Phone book application, bro. That's just a hash map. That's just a hash map. What can I say?
I have one question for you all. Do you like jungle or drum and bass? Do you like jungle?
Expert level. It is always indeed hard. I don't think there's been one time where it was actually easy when I said that. No, maybe once. It was what was that project? Fizzbuzz, but I already knew Fizzbuzz, so I was kind of cheating. Why does everyone recommend login registration system? You need to go perform a text to speech. You need to go perform a speech. Good luck on your speech, Vapori. The things I really want to do with C++, I don't have the Arduino. I want to get an Arduino. I'll get one on my next paycheck, so like in about 2 weeks. Well, it will arrive in 2 weeks. And I also want to make some sort of game hack, some reverse engineering for like some video games. Call of Duty maybe, zombies. That would be really fun. But that is way too advanced. Welcome, Original. You okay? You all good, man? You should be working, but you can't really get up because your legs hurt. Oh, shit. What happened with your legs, man? What happened? What's up? I don't have the plugins installed for VS Code for C++. I don't want to use it. Oh, you did leg day yesterday. I don't remember the last time I did leg day. I think it was about 1 or 2 weeks ago. Oh, I am judging you for that Roblox playtime. 5 hours is crazy. It's phenomenal. Original, that 5 hours crazy, but that's crazy, bro. 5 hours. I couldn't even do that on my favorite game. It's insane. How is a beginner gonna make Sudoku? What? 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 You're just setting that guy up for failure. That is some insane stuff right there. You could go 13 hours straight. Good. Good. I've heard a lot about QT. Apparently it's really hard. Isn't it? Isn't everything though? Where's my chat? Oh, there. I forgot blown up. You're a cutie, yes you are. You're a big cutie. Mercomas. Oh, I got I got banned in Hypixel as well. You got banned for drawing political drawings. I got banned one time on Hypixel for exactly 365 days. I've got YouTube, I've got a video on it many years ago, but it's unlisted. Ray tracing. I mean, that would be cool. That would be quite cool. You could build a WebSocket chat server with Boost. Oh, welcome Taku. Welcome to the stream. Didn't see you there. Or just a general HTTP server. Yeah, but is that fun? I want it to also be fun. I mean, I'm asking, I actually don't know if it's fun or not. Anything can be fun if you build your own twist to it. If you add your own twist. You think HTTP is fun? You think a protocol is fun? That's very unique. Nice. Who's pinging me? My friend, no swearing in the chat, please. I mean, not in a bad way like that. I do like the text editor thing though. I think I looked at it once a few days ago, and the format on the website was really ugly. On this VLTK. My own version of TCP, what? Yeah, look at this website. This is awful. Not only does it not explain it, it just gives you the code, and it just expects you to write it all. Web server, okay. Nothing here about C++ web servers. Write my own operating system. Let's do it. Should I do it? We might as well follow Terry David's advice. You're not a real developer unless you write your own compiler. Temple OS 2.0. Moki. What's good, Moki? My head's bopping so much, man, to this music. Alright. Next. Create a compiler. You know what? Video. What? It's 50 minutes long. And it's just part 1. Damn. No, is it? It's in Polish. It's in Polish. Guys, I don't know Polish. All I know is, what is it? Ja pierdolę. Ja pierdolę, kurwa. Kurwa mać. That's all I know, my beautiful language. Well, it's not my language, but in that beautiful language. Okay. Oh, we're gonna make a pass it. Damn. We're gonna make a Lexer. Guys, do you like this just chatting stream? This has just turned into a just chatting stream. What do you think? Wait, but if I make a web server, it's gonna expose my IP. Who's pinging me? Oh, it's this guy. What the fuck? Guys, we don't we like dogs here more than cats. Dogs are better than cats. You know you can bind to localhost. Yeah, I'm sure I can, but I'm not sure if what's gonna be shown in the tutorial. But yeah. Alright. Gonna open a window. Do you know Polish? I'm gonna delete that snake game solution. We'll be building a HTTP server from scratch. Finish snake. Shush, we do not talk about snake. I'll finish snake next year. It's only in like 3 months, so don't worry. Stay consistent. I am consistent, my brother. Not as much as I wanna be. When I don't stream, I still do program. I've been programming every day for a long time. Notably not in an efficient way, but I do something. Right. HTTP server. Yeah. Gotta put on my dark mode. Sick. You know a little bit? Nice. Did you know what I said meant? Wait, is the stream buffering? No, it's fine. It was a bit laggy for me.
Come on, it's the shallows. Fuck off.
You don't remember what I said? I said, ja pierdole. Kurwa mać. That's what I said. It's not a swear, it's a nice sentence. Okay, where's my ability to code? It's not here. Hello? Oh, I gotta make a file. Where's the... Yo, where is the ability to make a file? Like, where's the file, man? I can't find the file system. Alright. So if I put... Let's see if that worked. Use subline text. I used to use that back in the day. In Python. Yo, where's my file system, bro? What is going on here? Hello, Devansh. It's in view. That's not what I meant to click. This one? No. There it is. Okay. I don't know why that was closed. Whatever. Alright. Blank page. Welcome everyone new to the chat or to the stream. Welcome everyone new to Whoa. Shut the hell up.
Wait, stop it. I can't even take that.
20 minutes into every stream I get boiling hot. We'll be using TCP, okay. Okay. Syssocket and ARPA iNet libraries. Oh, so we're just using WinSock. Is that the only one, right? So, okay. Now, what's the difference between WinSock and WinSock 2? What's the difference? WinSock versus WinSock 2. Rule number 1 for new projects, print hello world. Start to search for theory and never start the actual project. I agree. So, WinSock versus WinSock is about their compatibility. So we should use Windsock 2 then. Shut the hell up. Alright. Why did that just reload? Oh, here, alright. Windows documentation once again. So, the server will listen for incoming network connections and put them on a queue, like the data structure, I think. And then accepts the network connection from the queue one at a time, reads the data request, sent from the client over the network connection, and then reads the data to the client, yeah. Okay. Same thing as what I did in Python then. Whereas Linux, I don't think Linux is here. And who's pinging me? Chest. So that means hi, doesn't it? Bro, what the hell? Bro, what the welcome Kujo Korato. Jorato, I mean. Jotaro, I don't know. Anyway. So they give us the GitHub repo. We want to write it by ourselves. So, object-oriented design. That's what we're going to be doing. It says, which is good. I like object-oriented. But many people in the chat do not. They like functional, or the other one. Whatever it is. TCP's server class will be a layer of abstraction for our server code. Before we get into some of the names I've chosen for the classes, methods, etc., let us go over one of my favorite quotes. There are only two hard things in computer science: cache validation and naming things. Damn. Yeah, I thought so, original. Right. We'll be creating 3 main files. Linux. Why are we on Linux? You'll be using the Linux version of the code as the main point of reference. If you are following along with Windows, I'll let you know when we get to the parts that differ. Bro. Do I need to use Linux? I mean, clearly I don't. But okay, I'll just rename this to server. HTTP TCP server _ Windows. Yeah. And then we'll do the same thing up there in the header files. .h, yep. What's the highest playtime you got in a game? Well, my playtimes are recorded on Xbox. Not on Steam. I can show you the Steam ones though. Server _ Why have we got 2 files that are the same thing? Server.cpp and then server.cpp. That's like the same thing. Because Unix socket is easier than WinSocket, in my opinion. Well, hopefully this guy explains it. Hopefully he explains how it works. I did not mean to do that. Right, so HTTP TCP server and CPP will hold the code for the actual server implementation via the TCP server class, and then server Linux will have the main function through which will run the server using the TCP server object. Okay, we will declare our TCP server class and its constructor and destructor methods in the header file, so we can just do that. Let's do that then. So I'm pretty sure Pragma once is the same as this. I'm pretty sure, but I'll just check again. Pragma once versus if and def. But I think what I said is true, if I remember. Yeah, so they do the same thing. Okay. It's a compiler specific one. Sick. Pragma once is obsolete. That is crazy. Okay, fine. I'll do this one then. So if not defined, included HTTP, TCP, so define. Welcome Will, welcome to the chat. How are you doing, Will? Yeah, I think Merc is still here. He normally says when he leaves. Oh, we're using a namespace. I haven't done that before. Yeah, that's what the website said. I don't believe that Pragma ones can be obsolete, but because it sounds quite crazy, but actually, well, it says it is. It says here, some sources state that it's now obsolete and should not be used. You got some English work? Alright, fair enough. For your GCSE, alright. Good luck, man. Go back, it's not too late. Hello, Mahi. How you doing, Mahi? Mahi. What's good? TCP server. So within this namespace, this is just some object-oriented sugar. I'm not sure that we actually need the namespace, but cool, I guess. So we're making the constructor now, and we're making the destructor with the tilde sign. There it is. They don't do anything currently. I don't know why he put that comment there, but alright, sick. And if. Awful music. Drum and bass is not everyone's cup of tea, is it? If you got music recommendations, put it in the chat. Which reminds me, I actually said pull-up challenges in the title and I haven't even done a pull-up yet. So I'll go do like 10 pull-ups now, just real quick. just to make sure the title is not clickbait and it's true. Can you guys even see it though? There it is. All right, it'll be a minute then. The title is no longer clickbait. What, do you want me to put funk on or something? I'm joking, I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that. That is awful. There's not, no. I like funk, right? But on a stream, funk would not be better. No, 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 no. No, it would not. No, it would not. No way. No way, Jose. Anyway, back to this. I changed it for you. Stop complaining. Right. Finally, in server Linux, we will be adding our main function. Finally, let's go. So we're including our header file, obviously. Why is it red? Bro, why is it red? Oh, do I got to put quotation marks? Okay, that fixed it. Cool, cool. You're dopamine maxing. You're watching the stream in a call with a friend and you're playing the game at the same time. You should be giving your friend some more attention. Right. So using namespace as HTTP. Now, as I said earlier, I don't think this is necessary. It's just sugar, like syntactic sugar. Right. So we're making an instance of the TCP server called server. I think. I'm not sure what this does. Oh, are we calling the constructor? I think. I'm not too sure why we're doing this. My guess is that it's calling the constructor, or we're putting it on the heap and we're not putting it on the stack. Now, there are two guesses. I'll see if they're right soon, hopefully. He might explain it. This is what the file looks like. Let's see, does it run? It does. Okay, it compiles. We're all good. Although I should... Who was it? Was it Moki? I think Moki said we need to do a hello world. Just see if it works. Where's the hello world? What's going on? What's going on here, man? Camera's cooked again, one sec. Alright, we're all good. Is C++ your first language? Welcome, Luvi, and no, it's not. Well, Romanian's actually my first language, but yeah. Thank you for filling me in, original. What other ones do I know? Been doing Python for like about 3-4 years. I just know the basics of a few languages. I can't say I know languages. I can say I'm good at Python, but other languages, I can't say I know them. I just say I know the basics. I've just dipped my toes in everything, really. Right. Wait, what? When did we include this bit? Also, my code isn't running. Can someone help? Luffy, do you do any programming yourself? You know any programming? Why isn't it working? I want to print hello world. This is the main function. Oh wait, is it because it's not returning anything? You only code in React and Python? Fair enough. Fair enough. I would recommend you learn a lower level language like C or C++. It'll be sick. It'll probably show if you do end line. Really. That is something I've never heard of before. No, it didn't. That did not fix it, but good try. That is on stack allocation with new on it. With new, it's on heap. Okay. Thank you, Devansh. So that's just the constructed and it's not actually heap. You haven't used C++ in a year. You know the basics of C++. That's good. Basics is good. Good foundation helps you build. I'm gonna ask Big Blood what's going on. Why is it not working? So how long have you been doing Python for, Luffy? W Brave user. You know what, Tristan? It's actually been pretty slow recently. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt that it's just the cookies and cache keeping it slow, but when I load up a new website, it takes quite a long time. Like for example, that's not how you spell Wikipedia, you melon. I mean, look how long this takes. I don't know why. My CPU is quite good, I gotta say. So it's not that. At the beginning, Brave was quite fast. I mean, that's the reason why I got it. Because of like security reasons and stuff. But it's quite slow recently. I'm not sure why. I just hope it's the cache and cookies. Alright, let's see. Output buffering. So, since you don't flush the buffer or print a new line, the program may exit. But I did put a new line. I did that and it still didn't work. ChatGPT, you're stupid. What? Most of your projects are React front-end, Python backend. That's sick. It's good. It's really good to be a full-stack developer. You're trying to get into machine learning, but your math skills are dog water. Me too, man. Me too. Don't worry, math skills can be improved. I'm actually doing Khan Academy, like pre-calculus, and I'm going to move on to calculus as well at some point. I recommend you do it. This will really help you with your mathematics skills. I've got so many tabs open. Bro, you need to tap into Cleon. It mogs VS Code. I don't even use VS Code. I haven't used VS Code in a long time. But Cleon, let's see. What is this Cleon thing? Oh, it's JetBrains. It's Czech. All right. I saw a YouTuber. I don't know what her name is. She was promoting it. And that was the reason why I actually didn't want to get it. I don't want to use products that are like marketed. People are getting paid to say it. I think it was this one that was getting advertised. It's free, yeah. I don't know. I think her name's Alberta. She promoted it once. Or was it Mewtwo? Something like that. You'd put IO Stream above the others, right? No, this isn't VS Code. This is just Visual Studio. This is the normal Visual Studio. Welcome Soul IV. How you doing? What are you using to code is C++? This is Visual Studio. No, yeah. Yeah, it is. I'm muddling myself up. Am I using WSL? No, I did on previous streams. I did on previous streams, but... Wait, how is it compiling? I've literally got errors in the code, what? How is it compiling, bro? This is so cursed. This is cursed. You know, I think it's because I need a main.cpp. I think it's because of that. If I change it to main, it might fix. No? No? Interesting. Interesting. This is really interesting. I can't even continue with the tutorial until I fix this. What is going on? Nothing's printing. What year was I born? 2008. I was meant to be born in 2007. Shit happens. Yeah, the purple one. The math skills you need for machine learning is far above high school level. Like you do not learn it in school, right? Yeah, but in order to get to that high level, you need to start with your basics. You need to start with pre-calculus, calculus 1, linear algebra, discrete math. I mean, I don't know any of them. I just know you need to go through the basics, and then you can get to that machine level stuff. Where's my hello world? Moki, I listened to your advice, Moki, right? It's not working. It's not working. We have 2 Mokis in the chat, that's crazy. But yeah, what the hell's going on? Zero 08 is the coolest year to be born. Well, I mean, I would have preferred to be born in 2007, with all honesty. My original birth date. Did you born 31st December 2006? Nah, 2008, Moki. It's also cooked. All the maths concepts I've learned are in Danish, so I have to translate everything into English. Good luck. I mean, your brain's already quite good, quite smart, considering you know multiple languages. Try find about build system in MSVS. I'm 2008. No, 2008 is not university yet. 2007 is. My class is not. I'm going into uni next year. I'm in my second year of college, yeah. This is in my Visual Studio. Okay. I'm not pressing debug and I'm pressing the green button. Where's my hello world? It's not working. Run without debugging. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Add a pause. Damn. I can't even continue with... How are you on second year of college in 2008? No, college in the UK means high school. I love that the UK uses completely different words. Yeah, college in the UK means high school in America. I'm on my last year of high school. Why is this not working? Build. Okay, I'll try this one. You're going to London in a couple weeks. Good luck. Good luck. If London is here a foreign accent, you're cooked. I gotta say. If you got an accent, bro. Original, I swear I'm older than you. Oh no, that was someone else. That was Parham. I tried your code, Tristan, it didn't work. I don't think there's anything wrong with the code, there's just a problem with the solution. With the file. I'm just gonna try again. What? It works. It works on a different project. That means the project's actually broken. Alright, I'm gonna import all of the code from the other project because I don't have time to fix it. So I'm just gonna import that code here. give me a second. Gotta speed run this. Can't be wasting time. And then we got the header file left, and then it will work. Wait, no. I'm gonna... This isn't even drum and bass anymore. Whoever wanted to switch the music, I'm gonna ban you. Joking. Alright, we're all good. Let's try this again. Bro, what is the error? Ah. My bad, gang. My bad, gang. Why is there another int main? I don't remember writing that. Or I did, but a long time ago. But let's try again. Why is there two mains? Oh. No, I copied the wrong code. I don't even have a main, bro. Get out of here. We didn't write anything there. What about you? You're good? Okay. We don't need you. Okay, now let's try it again. It works. I fixed it. I'm a genius. I don't know how I fixed it. I just fixed it. Do I feel old? No. Not yet. Yeah. I should have listened to Moki at the beginning. It's like in Blender. When you start a new project, you delete everything in the scene and then make a new cube. It's the same with programming. Hello world first. You're right, Devansh. Alright. Original, that's unlucky. I mean, I wouldn't call him a friend if I were you. If you say 2008 is young, you're legit ultra ung. "2008 is young." Luvi, how old are you then? Oh, you're 2008 as well? Alright. 2008 is young though, I can't lie. What do you guys use programmer for? Coding. "19 views. We had like 22 at some point. Real men use void main. No. Real men don't exist. The delay, no. The delay wasn't big. It's just that I was doing this and then I was reading the chat. I was reading old chat messages. The delay is about 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Luffy, according to my statistics, there's about like 20 people that are about 40 years old in my viewer base. Real men code in binary. Everyone shush. Okay, now let's see if it runs. Fuck. Ah, I didn't write the actual C++ file. Okay, let's get back to this then. Okay, so we're just initializing it here, but we're gonna define it over here. Alright, HTTP. Boom. Again with this namespace, it's really weird. I don't know why we're using a namespace. TCP server, namespace, scope, TCP server. And we're writing the definition there, which we're not doing yet, annoyingly. TCP server. So I'm pretty sure that these two colons, they just mean the scope operator. And that's the destructor. Right? All good. Now, it's gonna run because the code exists. That's it. All good. All good. All good. Okay. Creating the TCP IP socket. To create a socket, we'll use the socket system API. Cool, let me see what's that. IBM? Damn. Damn. Yeah, high level languages they can be more fun in certain areas. Depends on your personality. I like the concept of low level languages. I'm not good at them, but I like them. I'm trying to get good at it. Okay, what is this awful documentation? What is this absolute awful documentation? What is going on here? Alright, that's it. That's it. I'm banning Brave from my computer, man. Luffy, I'm glad you support C++. You're like the third person here. Everyone else says do C. Brave is absolutely bollocks right now. The internet connection is perfectly fine. We've got enough bandwidth. C's for unks. Welcome, Melon Python. I'm gonna guess you study Python. Let's see. Let's see this beautiful YouTube channel. C is for Sigma. Interior design, alright. Fair enough. Okay guys, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back in a minute. Do not leave while I'm gone, or I'll get mad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've got some bad news. I'm not even sure if you guys can hear me right now. My Wi-Fi is cooked. My Wi-Fi is really cooked. Can you guys even hear me right now? Everything's buffering. Oh. Welcome Belmir Dub. I know I'm a few minutes late to your message. Sorry about that, but thank you for tuning into the stream. You're from South Africa. That's pretty cool, man. Wait, you're from South Africa. You're gonna be rich, right? You gotta be a millionaire, guys. We've got a millionaire in the chat. What's the session about? Basically, making a HTTP server. But yeah, that's it really. Melon Python, you're a full stack developer. Senior, oh, good. You do PHP. Man, many people hate PHP for some reason. It's goated. PHP is goated. What even is a framework? Who left? Luvi, who left? Hello Joe Shaju. Build my own IRC server. That would sound like a cool idea if I knew what it meant. Guys, by the way, don't respond to Original. He's trolling you. Okay, so I don't know why that website's open. Alright, so we're gonna be using. Is it an include statement? Let's see. Include socket. WebSocket, socket API, which one? I'm gonna guess this one. Right. We're using the socket system. It takes 3 parameters as seen below. Domain. So for the domain, I think we're going to be using localhost. Why very there? Try Unity in C#. Welcome to the stream. Why very there? I have used Unity in C# for many years. If you go on the channel, click on the channel and scroll down, you'll see I've uploaded a few games. I've published a few games on the channel. About in 2021, I think my first game. Sean Gomes, welcome. How are you doing, Sean? How is Sean? And by the way, yeah, Original is trolling you. It's trolling hard. Words per minute test. I can. Let's do it. Hopefully it stores my previous answer, like my previous thing. I know I'm procrastinating so hard. I need to stop reading the chat. I need to really stop reading the chat. I'm never gonna finish this thing. This server. Can I see my previous thingies? Alright, let's do 30-second easy. Give me 5 minutes to warm up. No. Now or never, brother. Now or never. You think I have 5 minutes? Okay, it says here I got 98 words per minute. Is that good? You're only good at monkey type. What is monkey type? What on earth? Bro, what is monkey type? I've never heard that in my life. Is 98 good? Search it. Monkey type. Guys, you gotta stop making me procrastinate. I gotta complete this HTTP web server thing. I'll welcome Frosty Bonai to the Discord. What is going on here? This is linked to race. Monkey type. Yeah, now someone's spamming my phone. Alright. Okay. Monkey. What is monkey type? You're gonna steal my IP? Good job. Good luck, I mean. Oh, I'm not doing that. Last time I got 72, this time I got 98. I have no clue how. Anyway, let's get back to this. So, in domain. Yeah, links can't be posted. I can't even do it anymore. Bro, who's spamming my phone? Int type. So, what kind of type? What data type? I got no clue. I'll guess we'll see. Protocol, that would be TCP. The Windows version, oh. That's the Linux version, okay. The Windows version is more or less the same. From the definition, it returns socket type, which is a type definition for an unsigned integer. We can just use int, alright. You can learn more about signed and signed. I think we know what that is by now, bruv. Domain specifies the communication domain. It represents the protocol family that the socket will belong to. For the TCP socket, we'll be using IPv4. Okay. AFI, yeah. So this naming convention is the exact same as in Python. I think I'll show you guys what I've done last time. I made a little TCP chat room. It's not a web server or anything. It's just a local hosting. So, and I also made it output a log. Like this. Well, I gotta check if I've got any doxing data in my code. No, it's fine. Okay, all good. So, as we can see in the Python one, we have, where is it? Where's AFI now? It's not there. I swear it's there. Or I think in Python there's a different way of writing it. Or maybe it's a default parameter. I completely forgot. Anyway, back to this one. I'm not 1v1ing you. Vibe code? Bro, get out of here. We don't do vibe coding. You hand in your files as a TXT. I hand in my files as a flat file. Right, type. This argument describes a type of communication structure. We're using sockstream, okay. Yeah, same in Python as well, right? So protocol, again, there's only one protocol that supports sock stream. Sick. Right, let's do this then. So in our code, we'll create a socket for our member, msocket like so. I might as well go to Linux. I might as well just switch my entire setup to Arch Linux, because all these documentations are focused on Linux. For Windows, before a process can call the socket function, it needs to call the WSA startup. What on earth is this? So it takes a word. How much I dislike Microsoft documentation and their Hungarian notation. Oh. We got pointers. I love pointers. Let's go. WSA startup allows the program to specify the version of the Windows socket required and retrieve details of the specific Windows socket implementation. Definition for the function is as follows. You're gonna grant some leak code. Good luck. I did that in previous streams. I might do it again next time. But yeah, good luck to you. The definition is like that, alright. So we need to do that first. So int WSA startup word, which I'm not sure what kind of data type that is. Some sort of Microsoft one. I never gave you permission to indent, so why are you indenting? Words. I'm not writing that out. I'm not writing all that out. Got that? So because we're using Microsoft's silly Hungarian notation, we need to include their file. But I don't know which header file we're doing. Maybe, should I just look here? Win32. Do I seriously need to include Win32? Wait, no, that's not it. Window. Ah, okay, that fixed it. Windows.h fixed it. But now this isn't working. Oh, the data type. I have a serious question. You're gonna stay? I'm glad. You're just doing easy. I don't need to look in that much. The gap from easy to medium is insane. It is. The gap from starting 0 to easy is still insane as well. I hate how they have stuff capital. Me too. I don't like that they put the data type at the beginning. I mean, that's pretty useless in these days. Now look, here's my question. This guy on this line of code, he did not put the data type in. Why? Why is there no data type at the beginning? That is not valid C++ code. But what does it return actually? It returns the socket type. Okay, so we need to do socket. And it works, okay. I'm glad that that works. Good. This website isn't telling me what to do, so I kind of have to guess for myself, really. So... do I need to define it as well? Oh, I already did here. Silly Billy. Right. We'll be specifying a version of 2.0 and saving the WSA data in a member variable called specifically for Windows implementation. I'm writing all this in the wrong bloody place. Right, let's go here. In what file is this? We will wrap our code for creating the socket in a function called start. Yeah, but in what file, you silly Billy? File. It's just not going to tell me, is it? Aspirine. Hello there. I did not even know you were in the chat. You're leaving? Man. See you next time. When am I moving to Neovim? Whenever I can be asked. Original, I'm gonna be a bit of a naughty boy tonight. I'm gonna extend the bedtime. Gonna extend it a little bit. Because I wanna do this. Guys, can we like ignore the femboys, please? I don't wanna the femboys or the fem girls. Wait, no. That don't make sense. Tom girls, whatever the hell. I don't know this vocabulary. I don't like degenerate vocabulary, if I'm being honest. What am I up to? Hello, Mirkri. I hope I said your... He gave you secretly a femboy. You just can't prove it. You will never prove it. What am I up to? I don't know. Oh, I make it... wait, no, I do know. I'm making a HTTP server. Fun fact, M behind the socket is a way of saying the variable is declared as a member in class. Ah, that is a fun fact. Thank you. He's using thigh highs. Oh my days. Bro, you just exposed me. Exposed my secret. No one was supposed to know that. Welcome to learning C++ by yourself. Indeed. So many questions, so few answers. Do you use the Vim exit? I know how to exit Vim. Tomboys get it right, Unc. We're literally the same age. Well, I'm older. Luffy, I bet I'm older than you. I bet I'm older than you. First rule of programming, don't reinvent the wheel. Go get a HTTP server that's already made. My brother. My brother. No, we're gonna make everything from scratch, Catfish. Don't know what you're talking about. Luffy. What month were you born in? Just tell me that, and then we can say who's the Unc in this situation. Yeah. Yeah, I was born in January. When were you born? My birthday's in 3 months. Well, 4. Well, no, it is 3. Yeah, in 3 months. When were you born then? Original. I don't remember asking, honestly. I don't remember asking. I'm joking. Of course I want to know your birthday. But yeah, this guy still didn't say where we're putting this code. That's really annoying me. I'm just gonna have a guess that it's here. This website's awful. Original is not 40. I'm pretty certain that Original is younger than me. Oh no, I keep on confusing Original with someone else. He says it's a function, you can add it anywhere you want and just include it in a file. Ah. That is true. Oh yeah, because of forward declarations. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about forward declarations. Alright, let's try this then. So, I think I'll just put it here in the constructor. So, int TCP server. Although I might be doing this wrong. Start server. I should not put this in the constructor, should I? That's a pretty stupid idea, yeah. I had a bad feeling about that. Okay. Is that gonna work then? I think I messed it up. I think I do have to put it here. Or maybe I'll include it in the header. There. Right. I'll like define it. Why is it not working? Function definition not found. I'm so cooked. Are you making a namespace or a class? Well, the website is using both, actually. Yeah, I don't know what the return type is. Yeah, I don't use namespaces either. I don't know why this website is so object orientated. It's a bit annoying actually. Now I don't know what the data type should be. Oh, return 0. Oh, it is int. Ah, okay, it's fine then. Right, we'll just do int for both of them. So, start server. Okay, that's all we need then. So we can define it here. Okay. So if WSA starts up, maybe I need to include Windows again. I do, okay. Sick. Make word 20. Like I know what that means. And then we're gonna get the address of that member variable, WSA data, which I didn't even create. I don't need that anymore. Exit with error. What's 50 plus 17? 32. Yeah, right, I gotta make that. Where did this guy define this member variable? He just didn't. This website is cooking me alive, man. msocket. Okay. This is so bad. This is so bad. WSA startup, yeah. That is here. No. I think I'll just do it here. What does 6-7 mean? Your kids have been arguing over it. You know, I still have no clue. I'm starting to feel old because I don't understand this slang. It's getting too ahead of me. Welcome unknown. What am I building? Well, I'm trying to build this HTTP TCP server, but it's failing horribly. It's failing horribly. I might need to find a different learning resource because that one is not good. So oh, I got an idea. I have a brilliant idea. You guys are gonna love it. They mention it if you scroll up on the page. I do not see it mentioned anywhere. M-socket, yeah, but that's M-socket. That's not MWSA data. Although, would it be different for Windows? I think it would be. The first time it was made was here, but this is just calling a function. This isn't actually defining this variable. This is the first occurrence of that variable existing, and he didn't even make it, so I don't know how he's getting the address of it when it didn't exist in the first place. What's a BP edit? I'm so old. Fucking. It's just a Windows version of M-socket. Ah. Okay. What would the server be used for? Nothing. I'm just learning. You probably just need to add it to your class definition. Okay, I'll give it a go. But he didn't tell us to do that. The website isn't really filling us in. Alright, let's just try it then. Int. Should I initialize it? No, I shouldn't, because it's a header file. Although I should, otherwise it will do something bad with the pointer. I think I'll just initialize it. So I don't need that here. The website doesn't explain what make word is either. Int pointer is incompatible with parameter type. Ah. So this has to be the data type. LPWSA data. Let's try remember that. LPWSA data. Okay, now let's try it. Does it work? LPWSA data is not compatible with LPWSA data. What? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? The same type. The only difference is that there's an extra star. There's an extra pointer, basically. It's a specific struct. Alright. You can initialize it in the header. Usually it would mean null. Yeah. I will. You're pretty sure the struct is initialized by the WSA startup function. You just need to give it a block of memory to initialize. So is that what I've done then? With the curly braces. Tell me if I've done it right or wrong. Have I taken any classes related to C++? No. Unfortunately, the English system is very stupid. We start off in year 7 doing Python. We end off in year 13 still doing Python. It's like these people don't think about any other language. The curriculum sucks in this country, I have to say. Everything I've learned by myself. My teachers have taught me absolutely nothing. What do you want? Welcome, Matthias. Was good. Initializing WinSock. I don't think we're using WinSock though. Oh, we are? Thank you, Moki. I appreciate it. All processes that call WinSock must initialize the use of socket DLL before making other function calls. Create a WSA data object, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. So this is again a part of Win32. Okay, so thank you, Original, for the wise tips. And yeah, thank you, Moki. Alright. Lovely, you're going. Oh, man. That was like 3 minutes ago. Double pointer, yeah. Welcome to learning C++ by yourself. I think you need to remove the curly braces. But then that will give us a wild pointer, I think. So why are you taking a piss? Oh. Double pointer, yeah. In your opinion, they shouldn't be teaching languages, they should be teaching design. Well, they do teach design, but they only teach object-oriented. For the past, like, 4 years, in this mediocre education, it's just been pure object-oriented. We've done zero functional programming or anything else. Unfortunately. Good night, Original. Make sure to not have a shower. Keep me proud. The way I learned pointers was understanding argv, since it's a pointer to an array of pointers to strings. It's a pointer to an array of pointers to strings. Okay. So in the command line, all of those strings that you put in as like arguments, they're strings, but we access them through pointers, which all of those pointers are stored in an array. That's actually cool. I mean, I don't get why can't we just store it in an array and just access it like that without all these pointers. But they should teach us computer science because you're a good programmer when you understand that. I've done 2 years of computer science at GCSE. It didn't teach me anything really new. We learned about von Neumann architecture, the CPU, like basics about that stuff, but it was nothing that would actually help me in programming. Instead of passing address WSA data, just pass WSA data. But that's what this guy did. Okay, might work. Is coding a hobby? Yes. I do it for school, yeah. But unfortunately in school we just do Python, really. And PHP. We just do web stuff. Quite boring actually. It's not a wild pointer, it's an inline variable. It's a part of your memory layout for your class. Okay, I didn't know that, thank you. Did they teach you design patterns? What do you mean by design patterns? By the way, the stream is not delayed. I'm just reading the chat from a very high start. The stream does not have delay. Design. Oh, if you're talking about these things like singleton, whatever, I've got no clue what this means. No, they did not teach us that. I was just talking about like programming techniques. I don't know any design patterns. The reason why I can't do arrays like you describe is because variables by default are stored on the stack. The compiler needs to know the size of that array at compile time, or they can't reserve enough space for the stack frame. Okay, that makes sense. Welcome back, Moki Moki. If you have a dynamic array or something where the size is unknown, it needs to be stored on a heap, meaning pointers. Okay. Got to go, but you might watch my VOD to see how it ends up. Thank you. Have a good day or good night, Catfish. I hope your kids are doing well. See you later. They use when you're making super large projects. Alright. Since we got a bunch of senior developers in the chat, I've got a question to ask. I bought this book. Where is it? This one, right? Modern Software Engineering by David Farley, right? I bought this like 2 or 3 years ago. I never read it. I read the first page. It was so boring. Does anyone recommend if I should actually read this book? Or is it like waffle? Should I sell it? Because in theory it looks good. But yeah, what do you guys recommend? It does talk about design. Yeah. Well, you got it. Why not skim it first? I did skim it. But it's a bit boring. It's a bit boring. I just want to know if it's good before I don't want to waste my time really. The Pragmatic Programmer. Code Complete is also a classic, but it's dry. I don't want dry reads, man. David Thomas. That one's my book's David Farley. Seminal book. What does that mean? What does that mean, bruv? Highly influential. Okay, that's good. University courses. Okay. Okay. I'll definitely take a look at it. Thank you. I'll take a look at that one. Alright, back to this one. Back to this thing. I'm having errors with this. So, yeah, I'm just a bit confused. His code runs without anything else. This line, exit with error. He's just really weird. He's not filling us in on everything. What's this? Or maybe should I put it in the header file? Exit. Oh, I gotta include strings. Wouldn't it be better if I just do a C style string? Like for example. No? I don't even know how to do it really. Anyway. You're probably missing a Windows header file. The Windows header file is right up there. Is the code too small to see on the stream? It looks fine. It looks fine, bro. Mac the terminal do a backflip. I mean some different headers from window. Yeah. You're right, but I don't know which one. Probably right. I hope it is just a header file. That'll be a quick fix. So I'll delete that then. Why are you still complaining? I gotta turn my phone on silent mode. CSTD lib. No, that's just exit. This website sucks, man. You don't actually need it. You can just return with a non-zero int. That's generally a signal something wrong. Yeah, just so. I mean that is true, but I think that was the final straw for me because this website is really inconsistent. It doesn't teach well. I think I'm gonna find a different one. Another plan I had was I'm not gonna use AI in a bad way. There's a method called study and learn. It doesn't give you any answers. It actually prompts you and makes you find the answers yourself, makes you think. So I want to make I am still a beginner. Unfortunately, you're getting dragged out of bed. Best of luck with the journey. I'm happy that the next gen has online communities to help learn. Doing it offline was moderately painful. Thank you for your luck, Juso. Hopefully I'll see you next time. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your night. Or whatever. Day, I'm guessing, because you're going out of bed. But yeah. So create a socket, bind it to an IP import, listen to connections, accept the connection, read the request data, send back a response and close it. Yeah, that's exactly what I did in Python. I just got to transfer it really. But how is this HTTP? Is my stream buffering? I'm going to punch someone if it's... I'm going to punch my screen, man, if my stream dies. No, it's all good, alright. All good, all good. I wonder where my mods are. Welcome, Lamine, to the Discord server. Discord, what was it? Moki, what language do you speak maternally? Oh, is that the word? Naturally. What's your first language? I'm curious. You do speak English pretty well, so... But yeah, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do other website's method. It sucked. I mean, all you really need is a server source file, the client source file, and that's it. We don't need the header. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it my own way then. And then client. I'm gonna start from scratch, I can't lie. Cannot lie. It's okay to start from scratch. Don't worry. Where am I from? Welcome, Arturo Gutierrez. I like your second name. I gotta say, stands out. Where am I from? I'm from Romania, my friend. But I live in England currently. Which reminds me, I need to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a minute. Do not leave. Just like that, the viewer counter went down. Beautiful. It's alright. Where are you from, Arturo? Arturo. Why can't I say that name? I can't say the name correctly. Where are you from, Arturo? Okay, so these are all the steps. Steps for creating HTTP server. Sick, let's go. Although I don't think this is HTTP really. It's just a server at this point. It's just a server on localhost. Alright. As long as we get it work, I'm happy with that. We'll first get this working for one client only so you can see below. Yeah. Here's my question. Do you want to write this on Linux or Windows? Windsock, yeah. Windows only. I do like, I want to use Windsock actually, so Windsock 2, yeah. And then I don't know who said it. I think it was original maybe. They said to put the IO stream at the top for some reason. Just because why not? Chat keeps on disappearing. Where is it gone? There. MD explains, welcome. You're from Peru, South America. Amazing. You know a bit of Armenian. You studied the Russian language 11 years. Привет, меня зовут Sukabliet. Yeah, I know Russian as well, my brother. That's really cool. South America. Beautiful place. I do want to visit it one day. MD explains, how you doing? Yeah, thank you. Okay. You're welcome to come here, yes. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, Windows is a little wordier than Linux. Yeah, because of their silly... What's it called? Hungarian type notation. So, initialize Windsock. What is this? Bro, what is this? WS2C PIP. Pip, are we in Python now? Socket bind listen comes from the Windsock API. Oh, it's a header file. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't realize. So they're header files and then, yeah, okay. But does it include the definition or do we have to write the definition ourselves? So this is the main header file, yeah? And this adds new helper functions like this. Like get address info, okay. I don't think that would be necessary for a simple server. Okay. So they're putting the header files first. Interesting. I guess this is just some C++ methodology, really. You only understand Sukabliat from CSGO. MD explains, I will go to Linux at some point. If only I knew how to efficiently and effectively convert all of my, well, not convert, transfer all of my data to Linux, Arj. I would. I'm not even sure you can have OBS or games on that one. Pragma comment. Link to Windsock library. What? What is this? When you compile it, the compiler sees the function declarations, but where do they actually live? So the function definitions are in ws2.lib library. Sick. Sick. It tells the linker when building this program, link it with the library here. Without you get errors. Okay. So it's a header guard then. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Pragma. I don't know what comments means. It's alright. Lib and then ws2 32.lib. Okay. I've got to go through this line by line and fully understand it. So int main, alright. Not taking any arguments. WSA data. Let's see the source code for this. So it's a struct. And it takes in all of this stuff. The version. Okay, cool. So like this helps us with the version control, something like that. iResult. It's weird that they're calling it iResult. Okay, equals WSA startup. Okay, so now it's working. On the previous website, this function did not work. It did not work at all. So I think the difference is that I included this, well, these two header files really. And also this. So if I comment out, will it do something? No? Okay. So WSA data. It wants the address as a parameter. Interesting. So if something to do with the stack. Some senior developer in the chat earlier talked about it. I think it was Jusso or Catfish, something. One of them two. Very nice guys. So if iResult is not equal to 0, so that means it failed. STDC error. WSA startup failed. Well, we don't need that. You don't need to print anything else. So return 1. Okay. Create the socket. We're using the socket data type. Now I want to see the source code for this one as well. Please? Okay. So type def, it's an unsigned integer pointer. Crazy. It's 8 bytes. Can I see the actual code for it though? No? Please. Pascal? Bro, why are we using Pascal? There is an insane amount in this language which I don't know. Wow. Anyway. The new type to be used in all instances which refer to sockets. Because why the hell not? Microsoft doesn't want to tell us why. They just say, take this and use it. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. What is this? I think this is the... I think I've stumbled across the Windows SDK. Or something like that. Muddle up the words. Okay, so... make the socket. And we're taking AF-INET, which I believe is IPv4. Or SockStream is IPv4. One of them is IPv4. And it's TCP. No, I think... oh, which one is it? AF-INET is IPv4 and then SockStream is TCP. IP Proto TCP. Oh, my code editor took a while. Let's just ignore what I just asked the AI. Let's just ignore. But I'm gonna read it actually. It's a constant that tells which protocol. Alright, but let's just ignore what I asked. So yeah. TCP. Okay, so if this parameter, this argument is TCP, then what is SockStream? I'm just gonna ask. What do these two mean? Address family, yeah, okay. I used to know all of this stuff. Well, these arguments, but I just forgot them. I haven't done networking in a while. Address family IPv4. Yeah, so I was right. Yeah, I was right. Okay, I just wasn't confident about it. So I'm gonna put it as localhost. I'm gonna put that as localhost. And then SockStream is TCP. So I was right. The only reason I second guessed myself is because we have this constant here, IP Proto TCP. Why? We have two arguments that both mean TCP. That is a bit redundant, I gotta say. Obviously, I don't understand the structure behind it, but if we got two arguments saying that it's TCP, it's a bit unnecessary. Okay. If server socket equals I guess that just cleans up whatever's in memory and the screen. Am I even in main? Oh, I am. What was going on there? Okay. Right. Enough waffling. Let's do this. So we'll continue with bind listen except later. Now we'll close it. So close socket. What would be really cool is if I could do it by myself. Like, without any external header files. I could just do it. That would be cool. This doesn't do networking yet. It just proves that we can talk to WinSocket and create a TCP socket. Alright, let's run it. See if it works. WinSock initialized and socket created. Sick. Sick. Chat is dead. What's going on, guys? I think both of my mods left me. They left me to fend for myself. I don't really need to fend though. Okay, before I ask that query, I'm gonna guess there's a bind function or method. So I gotta bind this socket, right? Bind, that works. Okay, socket, that will be server socket. So I'm doing this, what I'm doing right now is just complete guessing. Const sock address pointer. How'd you make a sock address? It stores most addresses, yeah. Let's just ask for help. You need a struct to hold the information in. This is usually sock address in. In that struct, you need to specify the address family, what we used in socket, the port number, the IP address. So we got to make a struct. Okay. I can do it here. Struct. Or is it already? Yeah, it's already a thing. I don't need to make it. So I'm gonna guess it's that. No, it's not working. Why is it red? Why is it red? This is some tricky stuff, you know? This is some tricky stuff. Like, oh, is that okay? That works. It seems like this work. It does work. Let's try it like this then. So, if inet and then the port number. Let's say that the IP address 127. Will it have to be a string? I think it's gonna have to be a string. 127. No. So how do we put the IP address in there? Because that's clearly not gonna work. Hello, hello, Hussam. I look 30. Thanks for the compliment. I appreciate it. In about half of my life, a bit less, I'll be what am I saying? In double my life and a bit less, I'll be 30. Many people have different opinions on how old I look. Some people say I look about 20 something. Some people say I look my age. I just look 17 or 16 or 18. I like to have a clean shave. I get all the whiskers off, all of the mustache. Well, not all of it. I try. I suggest use Microsoft Windsock page instead of fully researching ChatGPT because it can give you the wrong thing. Fair enough. Thank you, Swado Cowboy. I mean, the Windows documentation really sucks. Really sucks. For example, there's a bind function and he clearly sent you on to a strange path. Yeah, I thought there would be a bind function. I did that about a few minutes ago in the stream, but it didn't work. It didn't work out. Suedo Cowboy, are you from England? The way you wrote mate just gave me flashbacks to, yeah, England. We'll usually just search on Google and look if the documentation of something. Arbiter, yeah, I was gonna say we don't do BJJ in programming. Isn't that that's a contact sport? Yeah, that's a that's a contact sport. It's like a better version of karate. Is this still the snake game? Hello, Igor. Nah. I'm currently making a HTTP server on localhost. Igor, I haven't done that snake game in a long time. It's been a long time since that, and I don't think I'm gonna go back to it because it was super difficult. I'm not a good enough level to do that snake game. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, yes. I was gonna search up BJJ on my browser, but I didn't want to dox myself and give out my location because it would have said BJJ locations next to me. So I just quickly closed that tab. You just say mate because of Team Fortress 2. You're from Brazil. My brother, man, I love Team Fortress 2. I love Team Fortress 2. That was one of my favorite games in my childhood. It still is my favorite game, but it's dead. So many hackers. What's up, Alex Degan? What profile picture is that? Nick, do you do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? I do a mix of kickboxing and boxing. Just for fun. Hello Marcel. What project am I working on? I'm currently I'm trying to do a HTTP server, but it's really not working. You do judo? Judo's really nice. My mother used to do judo a couple decades ago. And she would destroy everyone. You can just slam people on the floor so efficiently with judo. Right now only C. What do you mean? C. I might need to socket network programming. I've done socket programming in Python. I've done fully fledged, not fully fledged, but basic networking in Python, but never in C++. I only struggle with the syntax. I understand the concepts on sockets and ports and the other stuff. It's just the syntax. That's what gets me. So I guess you need to do sock address in to get the IP working. You usually need to call a function that converts a string to a bunch of numbers, which is a huge number. inet address. Okay. Before opening YouTube, you was playing TF2, but it doesn't feel the same after all those hackers, yeah. Those hackers really ruined the game. Okay. Let's try your method then. Oh, it fixed it. Okay. So that was the solution. Let's say bind function method socket C++. How often do I stream? A few times a week. I mean, I've been doing every day for a bit. I do on and off, like 3-day sprints, and then I take a break, and then I do 2 days. You'd love to watch the stream, but you gotta go and have fun. Thank you, Swado Cowboy. Hope to see you next stream. Hope to see you next time. And have a nice day. See you later. So bind. Or why is it Linux? Okay. Here it is. Thanks for the subscription, Sweda. See you later. Igor, get your driving license. I hope you're still watching the stream. I hope I'm not talking to myself. Right. So bind it returns an integer. So we have to store it somewhere. What does it return though? So if no error occurs, it returns 0. Otherwise, it returns socket error. We don't need to really do error handling now. I just want to get it working. So, okay. It takes the socket, which is, the server socket, and then it takes the server address, socket address. Okay. Which is a pointer. So, binding. We just do that. No? Try that. No, it doesn't work. Okay, what about that? Also doesn't work. Maybe it has to be a const. You know, this is basically a bunch of trial and error, I can't lie. I mean, they are different data types, to be fair. If I just do that, it might fix it. that. Oh, it worked. I did it. I did it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let us commence forth, my brothers, my brethren. Int name length. Oh, the name length. The length of the what? What name? I'll just say 9. Because that's the same length as the IP. But I have no clue what type of name it's asking for. Oh, the length in bytes of the value appointed to by address. Oh, so it is this. I actually had a guess and it turned out to be correct. Sick. Okay, so it's binded. Now, does it have to be const? I might as well just leave it const. And then what next? What do we do next? What do we do next? Let's see what ChatGPT does. The problem is this bind function only takes in the data type sock address and it doesn't take sock address underscore in. So ChatGPT is really messing up now. Or it's not giving a helpful solution. Oh. So we should make it in first and then cast it to a pointer when calling bind. Okay. Okay. Interesting, but we'll try that. So how would I do that then? It's like sock address. Is that how you do it? Now it's giving me an error. Why am I learning C++? Because I like I like the idea of low-level programming. And I've been doing Python for about 3-4 years. It's too high level. I want to get down to the nitty-gritty. So I think this is static typecasting. What does that say? No suitable constructor exists. Bro. Oh wait, should I do that? Ah, that makes sense. I don't even need that. Okay, so if I just add a pointer at the end of the typecasting, it fixes it. I actually figured that out by myself. I'm proud. I'm actually proud of myself for that. Little but small achievement. Okay. Pass to Jana. Well, hello. What motivates me? My friend. I don't live off motivation. I live off discipline. I do this every day without stop. A lot of people, I wouldn't consider 10 a lot of people. We had 22 earlier. Lots of people are heading off to bed. I've been streaming for about 3 hours now. It's pretty good. I need to end the stream though, at some point. I also need to go to sleep. In terms of new people, yeah. Yeah, about basically everyone in the chat in the past a few dozen minutes has been new, maybe hour. It's quite good. It's quite nice. I'm not pulling an all-nighter. I'm not pulling an all-nighter. I have work tomorrow. I have work tomorrow. Yeah, these people are new. Thank you, Darag. Thank you for the good luck. What do I do for work? I won't answer that yet, because I don't want to accidentally dox myself. In the future I will answer that, yeah, but not now. Pulling all-nighters is pain, yes. I think I've only pulled a couple all-nighters in my life, really, a few. H-tons. Oh, host to network, okay. Ports need to be in network by order, not plain integers. You should write your port number with H-tons host to network short. Okay, let's do that then. H-tons. We're gonna put my favorite number as a port. Bro, I also want to get into low-level programming languages lately, but yesterday, just yesterday, I wrote down my programming bucket list, and to build a HTTP server is one of the goals. Sick, man. Sick, man. Alex, I wish you the best of luck. It's not easy, but it is fun. I mean, I'm still a beginner, full beginner, but no matter what stage you are in your learning journey, you can learn whatever you want. Just put your mind to it. You can do it. You can do whatever you want. Okay. Size of binding. But what's binding? Oh, that. The struct. Okay. So the size of the struct is 1, 2, 3. Oh no, is it in bytes? Ah, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So we need to get how many bytes are in the struct, which will probably, I don't know how many would be. It should say here, 16 bytes. So it's approximately 16 bytes in size. So I can just hardcode 16 there, but like this silly AI recommends, we should use size of to be more specific. How long have I been learning C++? Welcome, Georgie. I don't know, man. A few months. A short time period. Okay. So we binded it. Alright. Now we need to listen to connections. Listen for connections. Currently will only accept one. So listen is the thing. I'm pretty sure. So socket is going to be server socket. Backlog. What does that mean again? Backlog is like all of the tasks which need doing. They haven't been done yet. The maximum number of pending connections requests that can be queued. Okay, we'll do 2 for now. We'll do 2 for now. 2 maximum. Just so I can accept one, but if I want to do two, I will be able to do that. No more than two though. Okay, so I think that's it. That's it, really simple. Okay, we listen now, we accept the client connection. So accept clients at a time. Now, I think in order to accept multiple clients at a time, we're gonna need to use threads or something like that. I've got no clue how to use threads. I'm just thinking logically. Even though I don't know the syntax, I can think logically. At least I hope I can. So accept, then server socket, and then socket address, which is, again, we can just, I'm just gonna write it down for memory purposes. So we're gonna typecast it, static typecast I think it's called, to a socket address pointer, and then we get the address of that pointer binding. Sick. And then address length. What does that mean? Which address? Let's find it. So accept C++. This web browser is slow as hell. Okay. So, an optional pointer to an integer that contains the length of structure pointed to by the address. Okay, so it's optional, but I'll do it anyway. So we get size of binding again, and that should be it. Why is it taking a piss? Will it work if I do that? No, it won't. It wants it to be an pointer. It works. Okay. Okay, I just wrote... Okay. I wrote some random code here. And it somehow worked. I don't know why it's working. But it works. So, let's just continue on like that. If it works, it works. Let's just move on. Next. We accept the connection. Actually, I'm going to run it to see if it even works. No, it doesn't. Okay. I should have done that from the beginning. Narrowing conversion, line 47. Did you know size of is not a function? Fun fact. What, is it a method? Big deal. I ran out of water again. Damn it. Thanks for the fun fact. Oh, you're first place. Devansh is first place with 175 XP. Original, who's not even here anymore, is second place. Crazy. But yeah, what's this? It requires narrowing conversion. What does that mean? What is narrowing conversion? Is a type conversion where the destination data is smaller in size or has limited range. Okay, fair enough. So what do I do then? There's a problem with this. Maybe it's that function. Let's try it again. No, that did not fix it. Unsigned long to ucar. Let's try this then. I'm gonna convert it to a ucar, see if that fixes it. No, it didn't. Oh, it did fix it. You know what? Sometimes my solutions do work. It seems like I'm converting everything everywhere, but it somehow works. What is this then? Value, return value ignored. I do not care. Oh, should I care? What does it return then? If no error is returned, it returns a value of type socket that is descriptive for the new socket. Ah. Okay. So that should work now. So this error we have here on 947, we can just use the what's it called? Header guard? I think it's called header guard. We can just disable this error warning, but I will listen to the error this time. So, inet Python. inet Python. What's the problem? Oh, I can't be asked to do all of that. It's not ignored. I'm not ignoring it. I've stored it in a value new socket. Oh, is that the client socket? I'm gonna guess it's the client socket. Why are you still green? Bro. Fun fact I learned today off topic. EOF is usually defined as -1. End of file is defined as -1. Cool. I did not know that. I did not know that. Thanks for sharing the information. Let's do this definition at the top. Define okay, that should fix it. It didn't. Compiler warning level 3. Okay, I guess we can do that. It still didn't work. Okay, I'll just do disable. See if that fixes it. It worked. Sick. It worked. Now let's do some output statements. So std cout socket binded. Server listening. And then client connected. And then I hope we can use the client information. So client socket dot can I not access its elements? It must have class type, but it has type socket. Class? Bro, what class are you talking? Yeah. That's not gonna work then. Okay. Okay, let's see if this works. So, socket binded successfully. Server listening, client connected. That's absolutely bollocks. There's no client. That's a complete lie. That's a complete lie. Do you know why? Because I haven't even run the client script. So that can't be true. It can't possibly be true. And I just remembered again, it's a pull-up stream. I'm gonna do some pull-ups real quick. I'm gonna be clickbaiting that. Do that real quick. I'll do like 7. It's a bit late. Beast, thank you. I'm not a beast yet. I want to be a calisthenics athlete as well. I'm nowhere near a beast though. You know who is a beast? Ian Barciaga. Search him up. Okay. Okay. Let me close it. It all works perfectly fine. What's next then? Read the request data. How? Was it with read? No, it's not. Okay. I'm gonna leave that for the next stream. So to do read data from what is it called again? The request. Okay. It's not a script. Alright. I'm gonna end the stream now. Done a lot of progress though. Happy with that. The next stream I'll just continue with all of this stuff. Thank you everyone for watching the stream. Thank you everyone for participating, being a lovely audience. And yeah, hopefully see you guys next stream. Make sure you join the Discord server. If you like the stream, hit the like button. If you dislike the stream, press the dislike button. It's there for you to use. Use it. And yeah, good night. See you everyone. Good night Alex. Good night Devansh. Good night everyone. Peace.